Y'all ain't getting nothing for free. What's up, everyone? It's your boy, The Business, coming back at you live for episode 29 of The Business. Let's be real. Tonight, I wanted to take some time out to just chat a little bit about a movie that a lot of us have been anticipating, F9 from the Fast Saga coming out. I did want to review that. I did get a chance to just go see that. Like, I literally just walked out of the theater maybe within the hour and had a chance to see it. Wanted to review it tonight and kind of talk about it so that it was fresh with me, so that I could give the best description that I have for myself, for all of you. I did also want to talk about the NBA playoffs, which is going on right now. I'm watching, Milwaukee and Atlanta go at it right now above me. I want to talk a little bit about that series in the Eastern Conference. I want to talk about the Western Conference series that's going on. Wanted to talk about the College World Series. Want to talk about the Stanley Cup getting ready to come up here, in Tampa. The Lightning are back in it again, trying to defend their title. So I want to really, chat a little bit about that. I'm not going to take too much time tonight and kind of just go over those things and, bring you a quick little show. So with that being said, The Business, let's be real, episode 29 begins now. Welcome back, everyone, to The Business, let's be real, episode 29. I just, like I said, was just getting a chance to go, and I just had a chance to go watch F9, the Fast and the Furious Part 9 of the Fast Saga. Had been, like I said, anticipating this movie. Really wanted to go see it. Was excited when to know that the theaters were open back up and we were going to get a chance to go back to the movies and watch something that we had been waiting to watch. I went tonight with the family. It was me and Ashley and the kids and Gavin and Gia, and then we took Gavin's buddy Rylan, and we were all wanting to go see the movie. So we went and checked it out. Knowing the backstory to all the Fast, saga that they want to call it, it was good to see them kind of still stay in line with what they've been doing. Everybody coming in playing little cameos. To see the original crew still rolling, except for minus Paul Walker, but they still kind of play him into it all. Not personally, like you don't ever see him, but you still know that he's still part of the story, which was good. Really enjoyed it. Really liked the action parts coming up on it. Some of the downtime was a little bit long, so it made it kind of difficult to stay with it. You wanted to see more action, of course, because when you're watching those movies, the action's kind of where it's at. But yeah, once again, I think it really delivered on that action part when it got to that. But yeah, it was. I thought it was a pretty good movie. I did kind of expect to see a little bit more action between the character that is Dom and Jacob, with Vin Diesel and John Cena being in it. There was a good storyline to it. They did have some good parts where they were able to kind of intertwine the story and kind of tell you a little bit more about it and on why the brother wasn't mentioned once they, started making the movies early. They didn't really talk about that so much, but they did dig into that story in this one, and I thought that was good, that they kind of let you know what really happened. And I thought it was good. I thought they did well. Was I overly wowed by the movie? No, not definitely not. It's still not ringing up there with my favorites, but yeah, I think that it was good. I think it delivered. And I think that if 10 is their next one, which is supposed to be the last one of the series, hopefully it really comes all together and they're able to do it well. I did want to tap into the NBA playoffs that are going on right now. Like I told you, I'm watching the Bucks Atlanta game right now, which is game 3 of their series, tied up at 1 apiece. And the first game, was a really good game. The second game, not so much. I think Milwaukee really, kind of exposed what they could do to Atlanta, but Atlanta's back out here fighting in game 3. They're not going to fall off. They're not going to let that happen, I don't think, in the series. I think they've worked too hard to try to get here, so they're going to make a series of it. It'll be good to see who comes out, but whoever comes out is definitely going to be deserving. The Western Conference Finals is a little bit more different. It's it has the LA Clippers against the Phoenix Suns, and I think that series is a little further along at 3-1 Phoenix because of the fact that Phoenix, disposed of their previous foes pretty fast, and were able to get out of there quick. And then they were just waiting for the Clippers to come along. So that series is a little further ahead. That series is a little more rough, bang them up. It was an accidental headbutt, by Patrick Beverley in game 2 that broke, Devin Brooks' nose, and he had to wear the mask for game 3 and for most of game 4 last night, and then was finally got rid of it just because he couldn't take it anymore. But I tell you what, he's the player to watch right now. Devin Booker is really fighting in the Western Conference. He's fun to watch with CP3 at his side. Just feeding them with knowledge. The kid is a great talent. It's really fun to watch. Would I like to see Phoenix Suns Atlanta Hawks matchup, to see him versus Trey? Definitely. I think it'll be a great matchup. Will that matchup happen? I'm not sure about this year. I think it's going to be close in that Eastern Conference, a little bit closer than it's going to be in the Western. I think Phoenix is going to push to take that Western Conference title, but I think that Atlanta's going to have quite a time on their hands with Milwaukee. So I won't be surprised to see Milwaukee be the ones coming out of the East. But like I said, it would be exciting to see Devin Booker and Trae Young going at it. Yeah, and then I don't know if anybody's got a chance to keep up with the College Men's World Series. It's a really good, it's been a good tournament leading up to this finals. The finals start this Monday at 7 p.m. and the championship game is going to be between Vanderbilt and Mississippi State. And that's going to be a really good matchup. Vanderbilt's always, right at the top, and Mississippi State had a really good season, especially coming into the end of the season. They got on a roll. They look tough. So I think it's going to be a really good matchup. Super excited to see that one, because I've been watching this whole tournament for the last couple of weeks, just really, paying attention to what's going on. And really enjoying the baseball that I've seen so far. So it's nice to see. And I'm excited to see this World Series championship. The only problems that I'm going to have is that, tomorrow night at 7 p.m. I'll be playing, the boys will be in their championship for the All-Star games for the Robins team, for Manatee West All-Stars, Manatee, and National and American All-Star team, the, majors team. They're going for it tomorrow night. And if they're able to win tomorrow night, they're hopefully going to be able to go and play again Tuesday night to try to finish it off. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated on that, on how well our team does. And if you guys, are interested in the College World Series, check it out, man. It's definitely worth looking at, because of the fact that, like I said, it's a great matchup. And I think that it's a matchup worthy of being in the College World Series championship. And the next thing I'm going to talk about, really, and this will probably be the last thing I really talk about. Like I told you, it's going to be a pretty quick show tonight. Didn't really have too much that I really wanted to dig in to tonight. I was kind of getting myself prepped and ready for a little bit of next week. I'm saving some things up because next week is going to be the 4th of July. I will be hopefully doing a show that day or that night sometime. I'm not sure exactly when. I'm going to be able to lock it in for sure. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you updated. But I will have my daughter Gianna on because it's her birthday. It's her 8th birthday. I did tell her she could be on for that show. So she's super excited to do so and can't wait to get on. And you know, hopefully we're going to have some other things that she and I are going to talk about. She's a huge wrestling fan. She plays some sports. She does gymnastics. You know, she plays baseball. She's getting ready to go to a dance camp. Like, so all that kind of stuff we're going to talk about and, you know, let her talk herself into what it is that she's trying to do, because she's trying to eventually get on YouTube here eventually and start doing some like toy reviews and stuff like that from her side of things. So yeah, I'm excited to do that next week with her. And, you know, I didn't really have a chance, though, to talk about, I guess, the Stanley Cup. If we could talk about that, you know, Tampa Bay Lightning's in it, and they're playing against the Montreal Canadiens, and that's going to be a great matchup. I did say earlier that, you know, Tampa is the defending champs. They won inside the bubble last year for themselves. You know, it was a shame that was the way they had to win it. But they did, and now they're back again in the championship, trying to win one outside the bubble and hoping that one is able to go a little bit better, you know, because that should be a good one. I think that, you know, they're going to have a good time playing in front of the crowd, and the crowd's going to be excited to have them in there playing for the Stanley Cup the way they should have been last year, and hopefully they'll be able to bring it back home. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the night. I didn't want to, like I say, tie you guys up for too long. I was just trying to, you know, come on for a show, do a little review on Fast 9. I didn't want to give too many details into it. I don't want to ruin it for people. I want you to go and be able to see it for yourself and enjoy it. You know, it's like, it's not up to me to ruin the movie for you. I'm not going to be the one that, you know, and put all the secrets out there to the movie, because that's no fun for anyone. Yeah, I wanted to chat about the NBA playoffs. I'm really excited about that. Like I told you, I'm watching it right now. I try to keep up on it. I'm with the clicker all night long. It's kind of funny watching the playoffs, watching the College World Series, watching the Stanley Cup, like bam, 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 zipping around. But it's fun. It's fun. It's that time of the year again. I'm excited that we have this back in our lives. You know, everybody loves sports. And if you don't, you know what I mean, I'm sorry, because I know there's some people out there that don't really dig it. I'm a huge sports fan. Love that it's here to give us an escape sometimes from the real world and everything that's going on. And, you know, make it fun. Make it fun. That's what these things are for, you know. Like I said, the movies, the sports, the entertainment, getting out there and letting them play and letting your children play and watching them. That's the fun of it all. So, yeah, like I said, tomorrow night, you know, come out to GT Bray if you're not busy, if you're in the area. We'll be out there 7 p.m. playing it up against Lakewood Ranch All-Stars. Come check out our boys. Come root them on, man. They'll really appreciate it. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get my final quote of the night. I'm going to get out of here. My final quote is, something doesn't do what you planned it to do doesn't mean it's not going to happen. You just have to keep working. You know, sometimes things don't work out and they don't do what we're hoping and planning for them to do, but we still got to bounce with the punches and continue to move forward. With that being said, the business, let's be real, episode 29, over.